like my wall, it ain't really
Yeah,
much.
that's much I know.
She used to be my supervisor.
Good evening, sorry for the delay, everybody. Let's go ahead and get the city council meeting for the city of Jonesboro for July 14th, 2026 called to order. We'll have roll call, then we'll rise for the pledge, and the pledge will be led by Gerald Greentree tonight, and then we'll say the prayer by Pastor Ken. So let's do the roll call, and then we'll do the pledge and the prayer.
Clayton,
Here.
Gerald, and Greg.
All right, let's all rise, say the pledge, and we'll pray. Gerald, would you lead us, please?
Hey, wait a minute.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's pray together. Gracious Father, wow, thank you for another beautiful day. And thank you for your blessing through these summer months and weeks. Thank you for your hand upon each of us and your protection as well. Lord, we lift this meeting to you tonight. We thank you for each person that's here. We pray your blessing and your provision. We pray for wisdom for the decisions that are made and the plans that are made. And through it, help us to bring peace and prosperity to this great community. I thank you. In your son's name, amen.
Okay, we've got in front of you, we have two sets of minutes, one for the executive session, one for the June 23rd meeting. Let's go ahead and do if you want to approve the minutes for June 23rd, 2026.
Make a motion, we approve the meeting minutes for June 23rd as written.
Got a motion to approve the minutes for June 23rd. Roll call, please.
Clayton,
Aye.
Gerald, and Greg.
Aye.
Okay, we have the minutes for the city council meeting executive session for June 25th, 2026 in front of you for approval, if so.
Move we approve the executive session minutes.
Second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Clayton,
Aye.
Gerald, and Greg.
Aye.
All right. Let's go to new business since we've been long. I don't have anything on new business. We'll go to old business. We have, most of it will be in for the meeting, for the redevelopment meeting, all the new business I've got, or do an old business, so unless you guys got something.
Do we need to do anything with the insurance that we brought up last time, or is that gonna be your part, Brittany?
What do you mean?
Didn't we postpone approving the insurance for the meeting?
No, it just automatically renews every
Oh.
July 1st. But if you had any objections or questions,
Yeah.
then I would send that to them, yeah.
Right, okay.
And, sorry,
No, go ahead.
if you guys wanna shop around
Yeah.
for next year, we have a whole year to look
Yeah.
and get some different quotes because the price is going up
Yeah, but our,
considerably.
yeah, I think with property and casualty, that's pretty standard, Joe, and we're not gonna have a lot of options with our scale.
Right.
It didn't seem unreasonable to me, I mean. But,
The dogs, you guys were talking about dogs. I inherited a dog the other morning because nobody else would take it. I guess, what is the procedure if somebody brings a dog up here? Should we discuss that? Should we share that information with Medina? What, you wanna think about that?
I think we need to do something, because there's a lot of,
There's,
yeah, especially with the heat coming out and everything, they're everywhere now.
well, I mean, at least if we had contact, whether it's
Yeah.
what they talked about or Marion Place, whatever, I didn't know what to do with it, so luckily somebody who put it on Facebook and somebody had seen it, so.
I wouldn't be against discussing it at length and getting something in writing somewhere, not so much an ordinance, but something,
Yeah.
SOP of what we do. Do we call,
Just so everybody
do we
knows
call
now.
these people, or do we call these people and everything? So I think it's something we need to discuss.
I agree.
yeah.
I think we should think serious about these instead of the cage at the shop. We have put them in that cage, but to me, we're not doing any different than the person they just took them from. We're putting them in a cage. We do have a tarp around it, or did, for shade. But if no one picks them up, that dog's in there all night, the gates are closed, no one can get to them.
Yeah.
I don't like putting dogs on city property without someone being able to take care of them.
And I think
That's
the
just
thing
me,
is
you
go
guys
to-
make that decision, but
She directs everybody to you, I think,
Oh, well,
most of the time.
I kind of work, well, I work with Kim Youngburner, she's the one that got me into all this. She's my sister's neighbor, and I used to chase her dog, but, when it get loose. So anyway, I go through her, so, say if you called, you got this dog, and my first question is, if it's within hours, can you take it to have it checked for a chip? I can check for a chip if I'm available, Bev can check for a chip. And I think there's a couple other, maybe Aaron Jonesboro, I'm not real sure, but
There
there's some
was
in Gas
at least
City
4
too.
of us, I can't remember who all they are.
Could you get those, names for us?
And a-
Yes,
and a
and Gas
number.
City Police Department does have a chip
Gas City
reader
does
also.
Okay,
So, instead of us chasing everybody down, if you can take it, that would be great.
yeah, I could have done whatever, I just didn't know where to go.
If it's after hours, then we try to get, one of us would try to get to you, and then if it's like at midnight, I don't do midnight runs anymore. Reservoir runs, I don't do those
Well, I'm in
anymore.
bed, so I know I'm not gonna have a problem.
But anyway, so the first thing you wanna do is, and make sure that there's a chip, okay? Because there's possibly an owner out there that can be contacted. We have the phone numbers that we can call, like Pet Finder, anybody, the chip finder companies. And we can, most of the time, get a hold, if it's chipped and registered, we can get a hold of the owners and make arrangements to hold them. Now, let's say you got the dog and you can hold it until tomorrow and we can get the owners to you. That would be awesome. If you can't, then one of us would try to find a foster or put it in the cage, that we have here, or with Jamie. We have ways to do that. We also have what might be posted on Facebook, because that's been, like a big thing that people can communicate with, what they found, or, trying to find homes for, whatever. We have private chats that we will communicate with each other, and the public doesn't see it, but we do that to keep ourselves safe out there in the community. So we're not putting ourselves out there and having some disgruntled owner, that's happened just recently. There's 2 people saying that they were this dog's owner, and it was getting pretty ugly. So we communicate amongst ourselves and try to make a plan and stay in contact with you to try to find an alternative route for the dog.
Okay,
But we wanna try to see if it's chipped and registered,
understand.
and that's the first thing that we like to try to do. And then we follow through with that. And we have a large group of rescuers now, it's unbelievable, and it's amazing that
Well,
people are stepping
let
up.
us discuss, and then somebody will get in touch with you, maybe give us some more info.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll get some names and numbers.
Please
I
do.
think Brad needs a puppy, maybe we'll just start letting Brad take him in.
Finding cats, I know somebody takes
So
cats.
did you get that one taken care of?
Yes, the gentleman was up all night looking for it, he,
I was gonna say,
said he quit about 3 o'clock, and a young lady found it in the highway down there, sitting in the road, so she brought it up here. So Benita didn't want it, and I didn't really want it, but I had no choice, but, yeah.
So you wanna make, before you give a pet to an owner, saying that they're the owner, if they could show proof, even if they got pictures, everybody's got pictures, most people's got pictures of their pets on their phones or whatever. If they can show vet records, their shot records or whatever, to show that that's their dog.
Well,
That's really
they
important.
posted before the guy came up here that she'd lost her dog, and it was a picture of that dog, so
Yeah.
I pretty much knew who it was at that point, so.
Yeah,
All right.
we try to make sure that that's the actual owners.
I understand, we'll get with you, thank you very much. How
Thank
about
you.
the 75,000 from the county, where are we at on that?
Well, Brad, do you wanna tell them what we did? I sent an invoice.
Yeah, so we invoiced, I sent the invoice to the commissioners. I did get a call back from Middlesworth, was asking for the MOU and timelines of when my argument would be if it was past the timeline, I mean, I think that money was originally allocated to do the electrical, which was done last summer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So,
So they're willing to cut that check, it's just we have to get them the MOU and some dates, which I explained to them that was done in a timely manner, so.
A year ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
does anybody have the MOU? Cause that was done without, that was done between the county council and,
I can look at emails.
It might be in my file.
okay,
I mean, we signed contracts last July,
yeah,
so I think we're well within,
right.
yeah.
The maybe MOU that we had with the contractors, or the MOUs that we had with the commissioners?
I
don't think
believe it was with the commissioners.
I don't know, there was one, but there's minutes.
I think we just have the minutes.
Yeah. I don't know if there was an MOU signed, but there's minutes from a meeting where they approved it. So,
For the electrical, and it was done before December 31st.
of course, we'll probably have to work hard to get those minutes, because minutes aren't
I
usually
have those.
up. You do?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Amy kept them and she sent me this big huge
Excellent.
packet.
Good.
Yeah. so
Yeah, I
minutes
don't
were-
think there was any resistance on it,
Yeah.
from what I could tell, it was just a matter of just the formality of,
Yeah.
let's get the stuff together and
Okay.
they'll clear it up, so. Sounded positive.
Sorry, I wasn't at the earlier meeting, Fifth Street, did you talk to them about this stuff over here?
I did, he was supposed to be by today to pick it up, I hadn't been by to see if
I
it was.
didn't look when I was over there. And one final thing, the radar gun, where are we at with that? We gonna proceed, or?
Dave there's funds coming from the, Moose.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yep, he went there tonight, didn't he say? Or
Tomorrow.
tomorrow, he's gonna go tomorrow and see how much it is, we'll have a radar gun.
All right, thank you.
And the church bushing was cut
Yes,
down.
it looks a lot better,
Yeah.
thank you, because I did pull out and almost got hit there. It
Oh,
was bad.
too bad. I hope somebody wants that building, cause I'd like to give it to them.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
One thing you might bring up, Bob, or I can with street, when we pulled the west side of all that brush down, that door there does not have, there is no door,
Oh, I
it's
know.
straight
Yeah,
into the
I saw
church
it.
now.
Yeah, I noticed
So
the
I
other
don't
day.
know if we need to board that up, someone else is gonna board that up, but that church is wide open now.
Yeah,
I think we should.
Speaking of boarding up, we're gonna have to do something at 4:35 before the river rally. The windows are broken out and everything, so we need to discuss that.
Can we call 1-800-BOARD up, will they do it?
They're done, they're not here no
That's you.
more.
Are you serious?
Yep, I got a thing in the mail 2 meetings ago at the fire station that Fort Wayne there is one out of Indy, but it's a whole different company and I don't know if they'll come this far.
He was serious.
Yeah, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
No, there is one called
Yeah, I thought
1-800, they actually come all the way from Fort Wayne here,
Yeah,
and they do it for free.
I thought we sent Quentin out with a hammer and some nails.
No.
No, they'll actually come, but sometimes you gotta wait almost an hour on
Yeah.
scene for them, but they're coming from Fort Wayne, and they'll send as many boards, the guys to board it up, everything.
What about, regionalization? Any more discussion?
I got something today. I will forward that, when the meeting's over, you'll have it in your email, from the city email you have.
Great.
It's a proposal.
Yeah, it's their scope.
Thank you.
Very, very good news.
Car for sale, if anybody wants it, I know
Yes.
last time they claimed that we didn't put it out there, but I
I
saw
put
it
it
on
on Facebook,
Facebook.
I sent it to the paper,
Yeah. And
all that.
That'd be a great derby car, isn't that? That'd be a great derby.
Does it have sirens on it and everything?
Probably
Anything else on old business?
I don't know that for sure.
I'm telling you, be a great derby car.
I do have a question, I don't know if it's old.
Lights are siren.
All right, in my neighborhood,
I know.
that gravel lane that goes between Porter Street, halfway down, and curves onto Seventh Street. What is that?
It's an alley to me.
We've looked it up both ways. Some people say it's an alley, some people say it's the drive going back to their garages. I don't know. We'd have to look it up on either the county side or
That's why
see
I'm
if it's a
asking.
legal alley.
There's neighbors disputing, so
That's why I don't go out there. Somebody wanted it cleaned up with our new machine, and the other people didn't want it, so I sent it down to clean up the alley, so. I say it's an alley.
I always, well, in fact,
Brad's gonna tell me about 30 seconds.
some maps show it as 8th Street.
Yeah, it is.
So, I mean, I don't see how it could be anything other than, at least an alley, it has to be at least an alley.
Yeah, 'cause 8th Street's farther down.
Have they contacted you, Gerald? Or you just heard them fighting?
Well, dealing with a neighbor, got tagged, you know, and I helped him, we're helping him get it cleaned up, and then, of course, you know, they were complaining about somebody else was wanting it, and so that someone else couldn't use it. So, that's why I asked, so that, you know, I can have an answer, but in my opinion, it's at least an alley.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I would say if anything, an alley, if not, like I said, I think it's like the second or third house down from Quarter. Their house is on 7th, but their garages and everything's on the other side of that alley, whatever it is. And I know we've got called there before because of burning, but, it's legal. He's got one of the outside burners that he burns the wood in. It just smokes a lot, so. But, yeah, I don't know on the maps if it's considered I don't think it can be 8th Street because the community building has a 700 block address.
Yeah.
So 8th Street's gotta be a little bit farther down.
GIS is showing it as 8th Street.
Really?
So at least it is an
I
alley.
mean, it's at least a, right,
Yeah.
a platty, yeah.
So we'll cut right behind your house and put that there, okay, is that all right?
Yeah, you wanna go ahead and extend that?
Yeah, no. Anything else?
No.
All right, anything from the board, otherwise we'll move on.
Movies in the park.
Yes, well, yeah,
You got that? I don't know
Yeah.
if you have it, okay.
I've got that, I'll bring that up at the end again.
Wiffle ball.
Huh? Wiffle ball, yeah, we need some wiffle ball teams from Fairmount over here.
George, you playing?
Oh, no, sure.
George doesn't play.
I'll be on your team. I mean, I'm sure we'd do well.
Let's go ahead and move to Board of Public Works Safety and get Brad going here. He's got a lot for us to listen to.
Good evening. Just the water project update, we did have a meeting with SRF a few weeks back. Basically just some paperwork that we need to submit to get that closeout. We did get the water tower gate fixed, and there were some punch list items that all seem to be completed. As I mentioned to the Board of Works, there are some items that come up weekly at the plant, whether it's a hatch that's leaking or a dehumidifier that's breaking, which I hear that, I get the calls on that, which that's fine, that's my job. I just want to let you guys know that at some point that becomes a warranty issue versus just, you know, contractor items. So either way, those items will be resolved, and they have been.
So when should you stop being called? It's a serious question.
Well,
You're a nice guy, but
yeah.
like, seriously.
I mean, I guess it's
Already?
at substantial completion, which we're at that point. So.
Okay.
And I don't mind. I mean, sometimes the guys can't get a hold of Artesian, and I have a direct line to them, so I don't mind helping out. I mean, it's, you know, it's still, at the end of the day, it's still my baby, so I wanna make sure that things are done and everyone's happy, so.
But
But
technically, we
technically,
should be
yes.
moving away from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, it becomes a warranty item.
Right.
Let's see, we talked about a speed sign. I had contacted LTAP, they were busy. That thing's been reserved, so once one becomes available, they'll deliver it to us. But in the meantime, there are signs out there that are available. I found out that the CCMG grant does allow for that to be purchased as part of the grant. They're around $4,000. It's
Very
it's a fixed sign, so it would mount on a pole. Question came up whether that thing can be moved. It could. If you had multiple poles throughout town, you could certainly relocate that. It's battery or solar, and I think battery, solar operated.
It's on Water Street.
guess, the main two. I'd like to see us do it, you know, with the, now let me ask them a question. Does it have to be where the paving's at, with it, since it's CMG, does it have to be on that road that we're paving?
No.
Okay, good, that's a good answer. I'll take it back. Good.
Can you do it with the schools,
Huh?
at the schools?
Well, I'd love to see it in schools. That'd be fantastic.
Just a request, if we do this, or think about we're gonna do it, like he said, multiple poles would be easier than trying to pull a pole out with that, moving it, because every time you move that pole, you gotta call a locate in, and a locate takes 48 hours. Because it's not considered an emergency, someone hasn't lost water, someone hasn't lost electric. So if you're gonna pull that pole every time and move it, you're gonna have a 2-day span that you have to let them locate that before we can put it back in the ground. So if you could think of 5, 6 places, whatever, we could put a post in and then just move the sign to
Yeah, I
that
like-
post.
We'll concentrate on Water Street first, and then we'll see where it goes, and if it doesn't help, we'll see what's there. But something with CCMG, because that's coming up September first.
September. Yep.
I don't wanna derail Brad's part, but are there discussion, are we certain that 10th Street is gonna be the reroute when 22 is closed? That might be, if we're doing one, we might as well do 2, and 1 should go there, if that's the reroute.
That brings up another item. With that project coming up, we did talk to NDOT Fort Wayne. They want us to submit what would be the detour route to get that on file, where because ultimately what's gonna happen is that road, the bridge is gonna be shut down from time to time, and they're gonna be rerouted through Jonesboro. So we need to make sure that route is on file, and that we document, take pictures, videotape, and make sure if there's any damage, that we would be reimbursed for that.
So what is are you talking coming down Main Street down to 10th?
So why couldn't, stupid question, but like, maybe it's too late, but why wouldn't it be 38th Street to 500 or something? Or even to, it doesn't seem like,
Right.
if I was trying to get to the east side of Gas City,
Yeah.
and the bridge was closed, and I was coming from Marion, I would not go down Jonesboro and 10th Street.
Yeah.
I would go 38th Street to 500, or 38th Street to 400 or something. Why?
They use the word term local, and they're basically talking about the people that live in Gas City getting back. That's what I was told, that's why they routed that way, is basically for the people that,
It's a local detour.
for the Gas City people, but that's not gonna happen. You're gonna see people come from Kokomo that's gonna figure out eventually that's gonna be the easiest way to get out.
But has Mill Township been involved in these meetings?
They were
If-
last time.
Okay,
What?
so do they have an alternate?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, 37 to 38th Street back down seems more natural to me, but
Well,
See, for semis, it'll be set up that way, because DOT sets semi-traffic state road to state road.
okay.
It's your local traffic that's
This
gonna
is a
try to
it's a
find the
local
shortcuts.
detour.
Okay.
what
But I guarantee you, we're
understand-
gonna have semi
But you're
trucks.
gonna have that,
The,
right?
the route back
Guaranteed.
is 26. Truck drivers that's gonna be on 26 is gonna come right down here, come right down to 6th Street, go this way or out that way. They do now. It's something you guys are gonna have to we're gonna videotape and do a lot of stuff before they do this, but you guys will approve if there is an approval of the local traffic, but I think it's already done.
You can set up a toll.
Getting the state, you pretty much set up all that, Brad.
I'm gonna ask you to do a speeding thing, people that can come here and pay us instead of paying the speeding violations during that time, but that's, anyway, go ahead, Brad, I'm sorry.
Any questions on that at all? I mean, like I said, we'll submit that, local route and get it documented with the state, so. The other thing, the sanitary sewer extension and annexation, we did come in 18th out of 107. We're favorable, it's a favorable, so we're gonna get money.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how much. We should know, Ken was saying the 15th of July, which is tomorrow, but certainly by the end of the week, we'll know what incentives we get for that, so.
what happens is there may be 1 through 17, there may be some projects that drop out, so we
Right,
maybe
yeah.
bumped up, so that's,
So that's both west and south?
yes. Yep. We're getting something, it's just a matter
Yeah,
of
right.
knowing what we're gonna get, so that's good. And then we're working on a new library project. And that would be here in the downtown at 501, am I right on that? I keep saying that, 401, 401, sorry. 401 Main Street, so I'm gonna put together some, I've got some preliminary things, I just gotta put everything together and get you some budget costs on that, but we're looking at a patronosity grant and possibly an Okra grant, but we'll know more in the next month or two as we're still kind of working on that, so. That's all I have, Mayor, if you have anything, any
Gentlemen, you got anything?
council?
Yes, sir.
I got a
Jump on
question.
over.
Have you seen the water, standing in the road on Water Street?
I did, I was down the last time. So we didn't add any extra inlets on that street. What we may need to do is add an extra inlet or two at that location. It looks like basically the area where the water's
Yeah.
entering is the restriction. Yeah, I was down there. It's coming from both directions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a pretty considerable amount of rainfall that we got, but,
Yeah,
um,
in a short period of time.
so originally, just so you know, that the utilities are kind of tied our hands because there's utilities, there's a water main right there. But what we can do is, we need to open that up and get a more area drain, if that makes sense.
It's not draining fast enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The pipe's good, but it's the drain at the curb itself, so.
Okay.
Yeah, we're working on that, 'cause that's,
Okay. I'm just afraid somebody's gonna hydroplane
Yeah.
through there, and that's not gonna be good.
Yeah. right.
You guys good? Thank you, Bradley.
Thank you.
Let's move along.
Fourth Avenue looks good, thanks, Brad.
Every meeting.
Amen.
That's right.
The only comment I got tonight is what Greg already brought up is the movie in the park. We have wiffle ball in the park. It's a big weekend at the park. We have Eastby West End Church with their bounce house in the park. So show up, first 30 people buy a soda and buy them popcorn for them. So if you go down there and buy a soda, you get a free bag of popcorn. I'm buying it. So maybe somebody will show up to see if my wallet open up for once.
So they are doing the bounce house.
Right.
Free bounce house?
Yeah,
2 of them?
2.
Okay, I'll put something out. Thanks.
Yeah, 2 of them.
What time do you think that'll start?
I don't know what they've set
7:30, I
up.
think.
Yeah,
That's what the young lady said.
So
Okay.
You're starting at 7:30, okay.
sounds good to me.
So come on down,
How
Pop.
big of a bag of popcorn you buying?
For you, I'll buy 2 for you.
What if I wanted
The beer
30?
truck will be down there also.
Huh?
Forgot to say that, the beer truck, the Gas City Brewing Company will be down there.
They're wiffle ball truck.
We know where you'll be, Bob.
No, I can't do that. Anyway, all right, clerk treasurer, Brittany Counts, what do you have?
Audit.
Just the audit, guys, she's working hard on it. You hear her swearing every once in a while, it's legit. Fiscal request, none? Attorney, do you have anything tonight? Other than that?
Well, we're discussing the real estate in the next meeting.
Right.
Okay, no.
Special committees, I am looking at getting a Jungle Park board back together and have them meet, because we need some, I need to get it going again. And Rob's been doing a lot down there and helping me, but I need more people, so don't, raise your hand if you don't wanna help me out, but we gotta get a park board, we gotta get some interest down there and have some other people do things. I've been warned that I try to do everything myself too much, so I need to delegate. Not you, you just stay out, you do so many wonderful things for this city. Greg, we can't thank you enough. Anyway, I'd like to shout out to the ladies about the dogs. Thank you very much for the pets, not dogs, they're pets. I don't like them, I was a mailman for a long time. Approval of claims. Okay, where'd it go now? General fund for the city of Jonesboro in the amount of $249,667, $249,667 for your approval, so.
Yeah. There's some insurance.
Yeah, the insurance was hold on.
Yeah.
And then I had, before June 30th of every year, I have to make sure that all the credit card payments that go on the utility clearing are cleared out. So that's a lot of it.
I made a motion to accept.
Second.
Okay, got a motion and a second to approve the claims for the city of Jonesboro General Fund. Roll call, please.
Clayton,
Yes.
Gerald, and Greg.
Aye.
Public comments or questions? Seeing none, we'll move on. Comments from the council or questions?
Thanks for everything, and thanks for your work on the audit, Brittany, let us
Yeah.
know if we can help. Let me
Should
know,
be.
as the new internal controls guy, how I can help.
Yeah, I will.
All right, if nothing else, we'll adjourn here and we'll reconvene in 1 minute for the redevelopment committee. So if you wanna hang around and listen to redevelopment stuff, boring stuff,